Hi, this is Vishal, and we have many sessions going on in the different areas like your Canvas, Kotlin, your test-driven developments in the Java and Kotlin both, and animations we have worked, clean architecture, MVVM approaches, and many more. So we are working in all areas, but according to the requirement. So some users want that they have to work with a chart in a Kotlin because as we have done a chart already in a Java MpAndroid chart in which we have worked with the bar chart, line chart, and the pie chart before a year or more. So that tutorials or that sessions I will link it below. So that's worked in a Java. But today we are start the working on MpAndroid chart Kotlin in Kotlin how we can work it. So that's the way we work. And hope all are doing good, and thank you so much for your compliments and also your requirements. Whenever you put it on that, I will try to solve your requirements, and sometimes maybe that is skip, but we'll try it for you. Okay, so thank you so much, and we continue this tour, and we'll make more sessions according to your requirement and whatever be going on. So let's start the new MP Android chart Kotlin in example B using we have worked already in a bar chart, line chart, but here we work in Kotlin like your bar chart, line chart, and pie chart with candlestick, combined chart, and as we know that stock market applications we need this kind of chart, so we use that candlesticks and many more. So let us start it in Android, and today we learned a very simple steps of a bar chart examples. So simple bar chart be like that, and we give the animations be like, and also we work with the multi lines or multi bar charts be okay. So these we start the work on as in a bar chart with animations. So let's start it directly on the Android Studio, and the important thing be here we needed this implementations MpAndroid chart v224 or maybe the new versions be nowadays you can put it on, and Jetpack IO. Okay, so let's start it with the basic steps on Android Studio. Okay, so let's start in Android Studio. Here you can see that we have implementations of this chart with the versions. You can use your new versions, and also you have a URL HTTP Jetpack, that's your empowerment. Okay, these to be important things whenever you work with chart. And if you want with the colors of the chart, you can put it for the bar colors, simple color. And here you can see that this is your simple bar chart I'm using. So if you say com dot Macfill charting charts, bar chart, bubble chart, candlesticks, combined, horizontal bar. So there will be the multiple things be here. This is your scatter chart. Will describe you one by one all how you can implement. So a lot of things be here with the charting. And here today I'm using the bar chart as discussed. And so in the main activity, first we go for our function for the chart. So say set bar chart values. So this is your simple function. Okay, and for the function what to do, you need the two things. The steps is for the bar chart, first we need your x values and then we need your y values. So for that what to do, you can go for your x values. So you can say x values, and that x values be your array list of string kind. Okay, these are a string kind of array list, that's very easy. And you can say that this values dot add simply Monday. I think it's very easy when you work with your Kotlin. Okay, uh, so you can just put it whatever be. Okay, so this to be a 7 days we have worked. And now this is your first step. You put it, that means you need your x axis values. That's easy. Now we have to move for your y values. So for this y axis values or bar data. So for this, first we need a very simple val bar entries. So this is your array list of bar entry. So this is your class. Okay, so this simple array list of bar entry, we need it. So bar entry means how much data be rise or low in our chart. So this is your bar entry class, and inside your bar entry class you have to put in the float values plus indexing. So this to be important. So here you can put it multiple values up to 7 data, because of when you work with your JSON values you can get the length of that and work. So here you can say 3.5, you can put it on 8.9, this is your 5.6, this is your 2, this is your 6, and this is your 9, and make it as 8.2. okay, 7 entries we have for the 7 data. Okay, now once this bar entries be done, on our second step we have to put this bar entries on your bar data, so we can make it a complete pack of that. So this is your val bar data set. Okay, so here bar data set, and you can put your bar entries be here. Okay, and whatever your label you can put it. That means if you have a different bar or multi bars line, so you can say that we have a bar set 1, 2, 3 and give the labels to that, which kind of bar you want on that. Okay, that show to you on screen when you use the emulator. You can see that which label we can show it. And here you use the bar data set with the bar entries. Once you put these bar entries in your bar data set, on your third step make a bar data set. Okay, and once this done you can make these complete bar data set in your inside our data. This is your val data, that is your bar data, and that data be your x values and also be your y values. So y values be in the form of bar data set. So one data be completed. This is your fourth step, make a bar data. So this is your y packing complete, and this is your x packing. So you can put it this bar data set be inside your bar data. So this is your x values as well as y values. That's completed. You just put it on your bar chart. It's so easy. And bar chart dot your data, you can put it as a data. Okay, and here you can say bar chart dot set background color, and that is your resources dot get color. This is your r dot color dot dark. Okay, use that dark orange. Okay, so that's your, and okay, just simply dark orange, we are very dark, so you can use color as such. That's be a light or light background. Okay, so once this done, and also I want BarChart dot set animate xy. So you give it as in a 3000 or a 3000 or whatever. Okay, so that means it be animated in x and y directions. And also if you want to go for your bar data set dot color, so that means your bar color, you can just copy and paste it, and I want some dark color, so you can say dark orange or a dark, okay, dark blue. Okay, so that's you need this kind of chart be here. Simple. So once this done, let's see what be the result of this chart. And also the more important thing is we have to call this function set bar chart values. Okay, so that see me your bar chart values, how we can use it. Let's see. Okay, see the result should be here. Our first result is, let's see, with animation. You can see the label is first, and that's be working like this. Okay, so that's our first, and here you can see your label be first and description be here. You can give your chart description here. So all be ready as in. So let's see what happen if we use dynamic values. Okay, now maybe your data be a dynamic, or you can put it be like that. That means your JSON values or any array list, you can find it. I will describe you on my next sessions how we can use that backend data. So here you can use instead of that, use a value y-axis, just put it be here, and that while value y-axis is your array of, and there I want with the array of I think this is your array in your float in a Kotlin. Okay, so here you give your fixed values, your 2.0f, your 6f, your 7.8f, and your 3.4f, and your 8f, and your 5f. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6, and one more value you have to put, that's be nearer okay, 4.7f. so maybe your chart gives the values be like that from the backend or this y-axis values. So what to do, you can use that bar entries be like for your I in 0 dot your y-axis dot size, I think size -1. I think this is the way you can work with the for loop in a Kotlin, so easy. And you can put your bar entries dot your add, and whatever be our values, you can fix it as in a bar entry, and bar entry be your y-axis, and that y-axis be your I, and your indexing. Okay, so that's the way you can put your values be here and JSON values be here, but I will make a lecture on that. And here you have just simple your bar entries, the remaining thing be same, so easy. So let's see Instead of using these values, we are working with your loop. So you can make your bar chart wheel. So see the result, what happened. Okay, so see the second version of this animation, what happened with that. So you can see that that's your y values which we have a dynamic, and that we are with animation it working, and the label p first. This is your description here. Okay, so that's the way you can work. Means there be the multiple lines or multiple bars be like that means if a data contained on the first day be three different ways. Okay, so that means the rise or three companies data you want to show, or as discussed in a Java session, that if you want with a daily mood, so you can say you smile, you laugh, your mood is off. So that's the different kind of applications be working on this bar chart data, your company profile data. So that means your sale cost whatever be, you can cross check with the multi bar on the same way. So you can do that. That means your data become like different values, three bars I'm making. This is your one, this is your two. Okay, and here you can say this is your one, different values you can put it, your three, your one, your seven, your three, this your eight, and make it a nine, two, this is your one, this is your six, and this is your 9, this is your 2, this is your 2 point 4 point, like was that different data we have. So for this you have to create two more entries for the bar. So that's when you get the data from the JSON, you make it dynamic, but at this time you can use it the bar entries 1, 2. So different bar entries we have, and for the first entry with this, now we have to go for the second entries, we have to go for the third entries. Okay, so this is your 1, this is your 2, this is your 1, this is your 2, this is your 1, this is your 2. Everything be right. So once this is done, so how you can do that with the bar data? So that means, as I told you, that we give the label for the bar entries, so you can make two more bar entries be here. Okay, so that's be your bar data set 1, bar data set 2, bar entries 1, bar entries 2. You can say this is your second and this is your third. So these three entries we have, and now if you want to give the color, different color to that, so you can use it. Bar data set 1 color, 2 color, and color be your color primary dark I'm using, and your dark orange I'm using. Okay, so these three we have a different colors. Now what to do for, because of it there be a single entries at this time bar data set, but I want be the bar data set entries be as in the form of multiple. So for multiple data bar data entries, what to do, you can make it as your array list. You can say that data final bar data set. Okay, so this is your final and this is your array list, and I'm making this array list be as a bar data set. Once this is done, you have to use that bar finally bar data set dot add, that is your bar data set, and you just copy paste with the all values 1 and 2. Once this is done, what to do, because of here if it say that I'm using a final bar data set, is an error. So that means because of it is not a casting. So mismatch casting be here. So you can say that as a list of iBar data set. Okay, and that's question mark. So alt enter. So once this is done, you can use that data. Okay, so that's very easy way you can work with the multiple lines. So let's see what be the result. Okay, so let's see what be the result. You can see that animations for the multi lines, and that's very easy. Okay, so that's your Monday to your Sunday. That's with the all three datas we are, and first, second, third we are labels, and these were values of a graph with animations. Okay, so that's very easy. So we are done with the bar chart, and in coming sessions we shall discuss about the line, candlesticks and pie chart also, and also combinations of the chart. That means a lot of things we hear, and also we can continue the tour of the canvas and test driven development also. So we work on all areas, and the most important thing is how the stock marketing chart be working, that we shall discuss in apps. Okay, so thank you so much for the day, and we continue with the tour. Thanks.